Governor, if you're really serious about the state being broke, you have a deal that you could take to get the contributions you need to solve the problem at hand. Why not separate that out from your views about collective bargaining?
But David, my point is repeatedly, as a former local government official, I know that collective bargaining has a cost, and when I'm cutting up more than $1 billion from aid to local governments in this next 2-year budget, I need to do what no other governor is doing across the country. They're all cutting. All but a handful are cutting. The difference is where we want to be unique in Wisconsin is we have to give those local governments the tools, and it goes beyond the 5 and the 12%. And as I mentioned repeatedly, I don't think we can take that 5 and 12%.
Are you needlessly dividing your state?
Unions have showed us the last 2 weeks that they're not going to do it. No, I think in the end, the best way for us to move forward is for those 14 state senators. The state assembly did their job. Democrats in the assembly stood up, made their argument, made their case, did what they were elected to do. The assembly passed it. It is now at the point where we want to move forward. It's real simple. Those 14 state senators need to come back and do what they were elected to do. Come back here. They don't have to vote for it. They don't have to support it. But they need to come back and do their job. And when we do, I have every belief that the first 4 or 5 weeks we were in office, we passed an aggressive agenda to show that Wisconsin was open for business. Many of those same Senate Democrats voted with me on those measures. We can get back to that if they just come back.
And if they don't, Governor, how does this end?
Well, I'm an optimist. I'm an eternal optimist. As much as I understand there's passion, and that's, you know, in America, that's great. We can have passion and be civil about it. At least some of those state senators will come back. If we fail to pass this bill by Tuesday, we lose $165 million worth of savings. If we continue down that path, we start seeing layoffs. I know that was one of the most difficult decisions I ever had to make when I was a county official, was considering layoffs. I would go to almost any ends to avoid that, and my hope is at least one of those 14 state senators feel the same way.